Welcome to North Andover National Night Out. We're here behind the North Andover Middle School, and tonight we're going to talk to some members of the North Andover Police and Fire Departments. We're going to talk to some local vendors. It's a beautiful night here, and we're going to have a good time.
Hello, NACAM. I'm Neil Patnaude. I'm a lieutenant with the fire department. Here tonight talking to people about fire department statistics, trivia, and what we do on a day-to-day basis.
Good evening, folks. I'm Detective Bill Gordon with the North Andover Police. Again, National Night Out, our annual celebration. And I'm here, again, just like Neil over here, asking questions to the general public. General knowledge, information questions that we share with the public to educate the public on what we're doing and why we're out here.
I have my first guest here, Shane. Shane, you from North Andover?
Yes.
What school do you go to?
I go to the North Andover Middle School right here.
All right here, North Andover Middle School. The middle school is assigned to me. I'm in charge of the fire safety at the middle school. Do you have fire drills at the middle school this year?
Yes.
All right. What do you do when the fire alarms go off?
We go outside and we usually go out by here.
Quietly, calmly, or yelling and screaming as loud as you can?
Yeah, quietly and calmly.
Why do we do that?
So we can be safe when there's a fire.
So we can be safe, and if the plan changes, we need to be able to relay that message to you, right? Yep. Have you ever pulled a fire alarm?
No.
Do you know how?
Yes, but I'm not going to.
Nice, good answer. If you tear down a shed at your house, big pile of trash, shingles, all sorts of stuff, can you burn it up in your yard?
No. Because it's a fire hazard.
Fire hazard, health and safety hazard, the smoke. Yep. How about brush, tree branches, things like that?
Okay.
Tree branches are good, January 15th to May 1st.
Yep.
All right, every spring. You know why we do it in the spring?
Because the summer's too hot.
Summer's too hot, soil's too dry, we end up with brush fires. So in the spring we have the most moisture in the soil, generally the least amount of wind, and all the brush is still a little wet.
Yeah.
How about leaves? Can we burn leaves?
No.
No burning leaves. Any idea why?
Because they release a lot of smoke.
Leaves releases a lot of smoke and they go airborne.
Yeah.
So if you light off a leaf, it goes flying. Now we have a brush fire down the street.
I'm here with my friends.
Maddie.
Kylie.
Edward.
You guys enjoying National Night Out?
Yeah.
What's the best part about National Night Out tonight?
The food.
Seeing everyone.
Seeing my mom.
What school do you guys go to?
I'm going to North Andover High School.
I'm going to North Andover High School.
I'm going to North Andover High School.
What grade are you guys in?
Freshman.
9th.
Freshman.
Wow, so I got 3 freshmen here, up-and-comers, 9th grade, new rules. I ran into them at the middle school, but now they're big high schoolers now. Yeah. Total new rules at the high school. What are you scared of at the high school?
My ops.
Nothing really.
Oh, nothing. Oh, yeah, math.
Just the schoolwork.
Schoolwork. Well, guess what? You guys are going to have a full-time SRO up there now, SRO Marcotte, Bill Marcotte. Okay. I'll introduce you guys to him tonight. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, since we're live on camera, there's always questions to ask, right? How old are you?
14.
I'm 15 in 4 days.
I'm 14.
Does anybody want to get a driver's license? Anybody thinking about it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously?
Yeah.
So one of the questions you may come against as you're taking the test for your permit, and I'm going to ask you, so if it's like 1:30 in the morning and my man here wants to get a snack run to Taco Bell, if I have my junior operator's license, is that something I can do?
No.
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 Why not?
I don't know.
Because you can't. Wait.
You have to have your license.
You can't be with someone else, right?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean? I don't know. You guys are going to take the test.
I don't know.
So,
I'll study for that.
so what it is, a junior operator's license is exactly what it is. For like, yeah. So because you have a junior operator's license, right? You can't, right? Because you're operating. Well, it's not so much other family members. It's yes, right? Yeah. Because you can't do that like late night Taco Bell run that he likes to do, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
I have a group of, how old are you guys? What grade?
Freshman.
Going to be freshmen, all right. So fire department trivia. Why do firefighters wear pink? Why do firefighters wear pink?
Breast cancer awareness.
Why don't they wear yellow?
All right. So can you come up here with that hat? All right, just move over. All right. See this hat right here? The brim's facing front?
Yes.
Do you know why firefighters wear their hats with the brim in the back?
So they can put goggles on the front.
So that's one of the reasons. But think about this, right?
Protect their neck.
Think about this. What's your name? Nailed.
Alex.
All right, Alex. If you're in a fire, what does water do when it gets hot?
Oh, it
Bubbles, it splashes.
Bubbles turns to steam? Steam, right. So if you spray steam on a ceiling, it's going to come down.
yeah.
You want it to run off your back, right? You don't want it to go down inside your coat. Steam burns 1,200 degrees.
Yeah,
Hot. That's real hot, right?
That could burn you pretty bad.
that would hurt a little bit.
Yep. Hats backwards, like a baseball catcher, right? Depends. Is it Grey Poupon or honey mustard?
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard. Come on. I like the brown Poupon. All right. All right. I'm gonna give you 4 numbers. All right. The fire department in this town covers EMS, car accidents, fires, carbon monoxide, hazmat, natural gas, all of that. I want you to think of how many calls the fire department did last year. 10,000, 7,000, 4,000, or 300?
300.
10,000. 10,000.
7,000.
7,300. 7,300.
Guest starring in the middle.
Alexia Henriquez.
And what do you do?
I'm a police explorer at the high school, and I help out the North Andover Police Department.
Tell me a little bit about the Police Explorer program.
It's a little club and team that gathers students who are interested in the law enforcement or police academy. I myself want to become a police officer, so that's why I joined. I was introduced by Officer Contreras, our school resource officer, and there at the club we learn little tasks and things that regular officers learn on a day-to-day basis and how to be a good officer and citizen.
So I have a couple police questions that you should be able to just know right off the bat since you're in the Explorer program, right? So if do you have your driver's license?
I do.
So how old are you?
I'm 17.
Is that a junior operator's license?
Yes, it is.
So if it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe 1:30ish, and I'm getting kind of hungry and I want like a hamburger, and mom says go out and get that hamburger, and there's a Burger King in town that stays open till 2, right? Would you go out and get that hamburger?
I would not.
Why not?
Because as a minor, and I have my junior operators, I am unable to drive past 12 because, again, I'm a minor, unless a parent was in the car, but since I'm driving by myself, I am not allowed to do so.
Wow, police explorers that actually know what's going on. I like that. But here's the trick question. So since you go to the high school, we have a lot of theft at the high school, right, sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Where's the best place to store your cell phone?
I would say in a secured locker, in a book bag, maybe in your personal pocket, but I would personally recommend your school book bag to keep it away from yourself and away from distraction while in school grounds.
So is that school book bag with you or is it in the locker?
It's going to be with us.
So you sure you want to store it in your bag at all times and not on your persons?
I would say store it in your bags, again, to keep it away from grabs, because while in school and in class, you do not want to be on your cell phone and away from distractions.
I'll accept that answer. I'll accept that answer because she doesn't want to be distracted. She's coming into the 2026 age we understand here and the new rules that come down. So, yes, we don't want them on our persons, but we have to keep track of them. So now I'm going to turn you over to the fire department, right? And I hope you're as attentive and as good as you are with us.
All right, so fire department questions. These are things that you might not know already. So say you're out with your Explorer post, you're out with Officer Gordon, Officer Contreras, and you decide to do some community service. You're going to tear down a shed in someone's backyard, an old rotted shed falling apart. You make a big pile of trash. Can we light it up and burn it?
No.
No, we don't burn that, right? Air quality concerns, we're not allowed to burn trash or construction debris. How about you're working at the same house and some branches fall down, some brush, things like that. Sticks, twigs, can we burn those?
Still no.
Yes.
Oh, yes?
Yep, we can burn those January to May. Yep. And the reason is in the spring, with all the snow melt, the ground is wetter, the soil is wetter, brush fires are less likely to occur. Does that make sense?
Yes.
How about leaves? Can we burn leaves?
I would say no.
Can't burn leaves. Leaves go up in the air. They go blowing down the street. The neighbor's trash cans catch on fire. That's a whole nother animal for us. All right. What grade are you in?
I'm an upcoming senior.
Going to be a senior. You want to help us out with the mock car crash this year?
Sorry?
The mock car crash before prom?
Yes.
We'll get in touch with Officer Gordon. We'll get that done. Every year we try to simulate. This year our big push was distracted driving. Texting while you're driving, TikToking while you're driving, singing along, whatever, trying to keep people focused on the road. All right? When you leave here tonight and you're walking through the parking lot, watch all the people that are driving. See how many of them are actually looking at the road. I bet it's less than half. What do you think?
I would agree with you. Are you guys working with the cam here? Like, are you guys all together?
So we're working with Cam here tonight. We do this every year. We try to get some of our most frequently asked questions and our most occurring problems out to the public to try to reduce elderly slip and falls, distracted driving, things like that. So we try to get here, get out with the public, instead of doing fire drills, things like that, try to interact. All right?
That's great.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
Back with Detective Bill Gordon again. We're here with my friend
Timothy Holmes
Timothy. Where do you live?
at 60 Court Street, North Andover.
Perfect, perfect. And what brings you out to National Night Out?
I like to see all my friends at the North Andover Police Department and North Andover Fire Department.
Are you enjoying tonight?
Yes, I am.
What's your favorite part about tonight, Timothy?
Sitting in the police cruisers.
Listen, this is a community event. We love having you. We love visiting you at 60 Court Street. You're one of our biggest supporters out here tonight, and I know you wanted to get in front of that camera.
I did.
Thank you for coming out, Timothy.
You're very welcome.
All right. Have a good night,
Thank
my
you so
friend.
much.
Thank you.
I have a brand new candidate tonight, also from the Police Department Explorer program. Do you have any questions for me, Brady?
Yeah. Why do you crawl under like smoke in like houses?
So one of our mottos is crawl low and go. We teach that to the public, and that's taught to us. Smoke rises. Smoke is like a cloud, like water vapor or anything else. If the smoke's up high, we want to have our noses and our face down low under the smoke. Firefighters, we have air tanks on us, but the public won't. So if we can teach you to be under the smoke, that's the safest place to be until you can get outside. All right? We're going to introduce Officer Gordon here. We have some more pop questions from the blue team with his number one candidate, Brady.
Oh, this is a good candidate here. He is. So, you drive a car?
I do.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Lexus.
A Lexus.
Yep.
What's the most run stop sign in your town?
The most run stop sign?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't have any idea what the most run stop sign is in your town? Take a guess.
I don't know.
So the answer is actually the one closest to your house. Do you know why?
Why?
Because most accidents happen within a mile away from home. Within a mile. Because most people run the stop sign closest to their home because they look and they go, no one's there. And they go through like, come on,
They know
man.
it,
Come
yeah.
on, man. You're killing me on TV. You're killing me. You're killing me. All right, I'm going to give you a chance to recover.
All right.
You do have your license, right?
I do.
Is it junior operator?
It is.
How long have you had it for?
About 4 weeks now.
Oh, whopping 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you like food?
I do.
How about you know where Taco Bell is in Lawrence?
Yeah.
Do you like Taco Bell?
I do.
Okay. So it's 1:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
and who's your best friend?
This kid from the prep, Colton.
Who?
Colton.
Okay. So he calls you up and
Yeah.
says, "Let's go get some tacos."
Yeah.
Like it's 1:30 in the morning. Hey, you want to cruise by Taco Bell and get some tacos?
Yeah.
Do you do that?
No,
Why not?
because it's after 12. I think it's either 12 or 12:30. You can't drive between that and 5 a.m.
Why?
It's just not safe.
Is that part of the junior operator's license?
Yeah.
So you're well formed of that. So
I
you
am.
recovered in
Yeah.
time for that.
I am.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So I'll give it to you that you knew enough not to go out after dark, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it just happens, right? Part of
Yeah.
the junior operator license. Tell them a little bit about the Explorer program, and I'll let you off the hook.
All right. We're like we meet like once a month, sometimes twice a month. Last year was Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we go over different scenarios of what real officers would go over throughout their like job. And we run through that, we learn about it, and then at the end of the year, it was May this year, I think, we went out to Linfield to do a competition against other Explorer programs.
What was in the competition?
Everything we went over, we covered, which was anything from search and secure, or even like going into a high-risk situation.
Okay.
So, a lot of different.
A lot of different things.
Yeah.
Right? A lot coming at you.
Yeah.
Kind of experience what we do, right?
Yeah.
Enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
Coming
a
back
lot.
for another year?
I am.
Outstanding. That's what we want to hear. Of
course.
Thank you for participating tonight,
Of course.
my friend.
Yeah.
All right? Have a good night.
You too.
All right, enjoy.
We're here at National Night Out, and join me is the esteemed Senate Minority Leader, Mr. Bruce Tarr, Senator Bruce Tarr. Bruce, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing tonight?
Doing very well here. It's been a great turnout, and really, we've had great weather too. I know years in past we've done this, and it's been crazy. Either it's been rainy or it's been hot and humid. This is a perfect night for an event like this.
3 good things. Number 1, it's not too hot. Number 2, we haven't been rained on. And number 3, I haven't been bitten by a mosquito yet. I don't know about you, but credit to the North Andover Police Department for bringing those 3 things together for a nearly perfect night here in North Andover.
Indeed. What's going on up in Beacon Hill these days?
Well, you know, we're in informal session right now, which means we still meet every 72 hours, but we don't debate and we don't take roll call votes. So for the month of August, we'll be doing that. And then after Labor Day, we'll be back at it. And we have a lot of things to debate. The governor just filed a very substantial environmental bond bill, which will deal with a lot of the things that we're seeing with climate change and erosion, and also trying to deal with the things that are changing around us. So that's an important bill. We are always trying to make sure that the budget is balanced. There's a lot of uncertainty about what's coming from the federal government, and so we're trying to respond to that as best we can, even though it's a very changeable environment. So we're trying to stay on top of that, and I'm sure that will be a subject we'll be dealing with in the fall.
What's going on in the district these days?
So there's a lot of things happening, things like this, which are wonderful. A lot of activities, a lot of events to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the birth of our country. And in fact, we had a great reenactment in Gloucester of the Battle of Bunker Hill. I know there'll be other of those kind of events happening. And just a lot of things that get folks out, because remember, for a long time during COVID, we all couldn't be with each other.
Oh, yeah.
And I think now we're hitting full stride again, and people are clearly coming out and clearly celebrating the fact that we have great communities and we have great community strength.
And that's one of the biggest things, one of the things that we were robbed of during COVID was community. Absolutely. And, it's something like this that really exemplifies how important that is and how great it's coming back now.
It's absolutely the case. And, things that are happening, the international dory races are back between Canada and the United States. We've got schooners sailing in Gloucester. We've got National Night Out in North Andover, and a whole lot to celebrate. Because we all really need a lift. Things are challenging these days, and it's great when we can come out and remind each other that we're neighbors and we can be supportive of each other and we can have different perspectives, but it doesn't mean that we're not friends.
State Senator Bruce Tarr, thank you so much for joining us, as always.
Thank you so much, and thank you to all of you here at North Andover CAM for bringing events like this to us so that we can all stay connected even if we can't be at something. It's a real gift. Thank you.
Fire department is always happy to go with the North Andover Police Department and do what we can to present, support a great function for the community. So today we have a bunch of different things here. In the past we brought our fire trucks, the newer trucks, and kids had a chance to climb in and see what they're like. So this year we did a little something different. As you can see, we have our old 1901 steam engine.
Here is North Andover's original 1901 Amoskeag steam fire engine, which is a 5th size. It's the only 5th size Amoskeag made out of 800 units that they had built originally. So it's pretty rare. Most of them were 4th size, 3rd size for a town of our size, and the cities were having 1st and 2nd sizes. This was in service in the old center on the common, just about on top of the road in front of the flagpole from 1901 till about 21. From 21 to late 30s. I'm not sure where it went in town, but a lot of DPWs took over these machines once mechanicalized fire engines came into play. And they would use them to steam out water lines and sewer lines that were frozen. So in the late 30s, this was sold off to Derry, New Hampshire, DPW, for that reason. And then from there, they gave it to the Derry Fire Department, and they contacted our chief in 2017. Nobody in their department was really interested in it. It was missing a lot of parts. It wasn't in this condition. It was a lot different. That expansion ball was missing. The engine was missing. It was painted one big solid red color, so it needed a restoration. So once we got it back from them, the CAP money, we were able to get funds to have it restored up at Firefly Restorations in Hope, Maine by Andy Swift. And he had it from about 2018 till about 2022 is when we got it back. Pretty lucky for us to get this back and have a piece of machinery like this.
Another thing we have here is we have one of these old hand tubs here. This was actually in service in the mills in North Andover. Again, community preservation money was used to restore it. It actually was. This is one of the first times it's actually pumped since the restoration. We have it on display in our foyer, and you guys were talking about what we should do for this. So they took it up, put some water in it, and as you can see, it's doing its job over there. So it's unfortunate limitations. This is how fast we can bring the buckets to it, but that's actually what they did back in the day when there was a fire.
All right, we're replicating 1800s firefighting. So this is old school bucket brigade, like the Pilgrims back in the day. And this is our human-powered, firefighter-powered hand pump. We're pumping about 20 gallons per minute. This here was original to North Andover, bought for the Stevens Mills. And the idea was if they bought their own apparatus, they wouldn't have to worry about burning down the mills, losing all sorts of business. It was recently restored. The town helped us out with getting that done, and we're out tonight demonstrating.
Also, you see we have our newest rescue boat here. We purchased this with ARPA funds. We applied through the town with the American Recovery Act money, and we put one of the things we did with the money to better prepare us to meet the needs of the towns as we bought this rescue boat. We replaced the 1976 boat that we had that had been well used, served the town for a lot of years, but finally was outdated. So this has actually been used several times already for calls we've had in the Merrimack River and stuff. We've used it as well as all the training evolutions. So, and then of course we got our gator that we got that on a grant about 4 years ago, and we use that a lot around town. We use it for anything. It's got a medical bed on the back. We use it extensively during the brush fires last year. We've used it graduations and stuff. The North Andover Road Race, 4th of July Road Race. We use it. Allows us to get around traffic. We use it during the 4th of July. The fireworks after the 4th of July. We were able to drive around here. It allows us to cover a lot of ground rather than walking. Get into a lot of places. If there's a lot of pedestrians and stuff, we can get around. So, like I said, we use it extensively during the brush fires. We put over 80 miles on it in 2 weeks in the woods for the brush fires.
We are the law firm for the people, so we protect people's rights, whether that be civil rights, consumer rights, workers' rights, even your right to clean air and water, so environmental rights. And we have 4 different offices around the state of Massachusetts, so we're in Springfield and Worcester and New Bedford and Boston, and we have over 600 employees.
I'm with the Community Engagement Division, and we consider ourselves to be the bridge between our local government and the community. So we're here to really reach out to people, tell them about our office, tell them how they can access our resources, and let them know that we're an office in which people can call, put in a complaint if they feel like they're being discriminated against or if they're having some sort of issue, consumer issue. But really just, we're here to spread some information and answer people's questions.
NAMI, National Alliance for Mental Illness. It's a grassroots organization of all volunteers, and we provide education, support, and advocacy, which means going into State House and arguing for mental health budgeting. And we've been doing it for years and years, 40 years. We are the local affiliate, Greater North Shore, which includes North Andover as well as Lynn and Salem and those places. And and we are all volunteers, and we're all either people who have lived experience with mental illness or family members have had mental experiences. And we all do various things for the organization, training. I do SOS, which is sharing our stories. for the police. So the police get CI, what's called crisis intervention training, and I deliver a couple hours on that. Mary here is a trainer in the Family to Family, which is an 8-week course for families who are experiencing a member in mental health crisis, who don't really know what to do or where to go in that situation.
I was in corporate America for over 20 years working for the man, and decided I want to do something I'm passionate about, and I love sports. I think sports are powerful. Teach life skills through sports, and so I came across Soccer Shots, and I said, wow, I can make a living coaching, doing soccer, and here I am 7 years later. Things are going great. We have a really good program here in North Andover. Lots of kids that came by that participate. We do a program for kids 2 to 8 years old, and it's going really well.
Andover, North Andover, amazing community. Our members, our team, everyone's fantastic. There's a lot. The Y brings everybody together, so it's a great place to meet and greet everyone in our community. Family fun nights. So we have youth clubs for kids starting up this fall for kids ages 2.5 to 14. We've got group exercise classes for all abilities and bodies and ages. We've got a pool, we've got a wellness center, we've got a little bit of everything for everyone.
We got a lot of great events coming up at the Historical Society. Most notably and upcoming, we have our astronomical history lecture and stargazing party. That's taking place on August the 19th at 7:30. That's a Tuesday. We start out with 20 minutes worth of lecture, and then we walk out to the stargazing location. We suggest that you bring bug spray that evening. National Night Out, we're talking about our programs. We're talking about the astronomical history lecture. We're talking about our revolutionary bus tour, which we have an encore of happening September the 6th. But we're also making nice buttons for the community. I have some nice I Heart History buttons, or some Support Local History buttons, or some History Matters buttons. And if you don't want a button, or while I'm in the midst of making this button, you can play our very popular tavern game from the 1617 and early 1800s called Skittles. It's the origin of the term Skittles, if you're familiar with the candy, because that's a Skittle. It's it's sort of like a cousin to bowling. Not really bowling, it's more of a game of gambling, this game of Skittles. But plenty good fun if you can spin a top.
This evening we were here passing out. We had, it's almost away now, but we had some resources from the Doug Flutie Foundation, some resources from Mini Miva, just educating people about who we are and what we do. And the biggest part of what we do is with North Andover CAM. 55 episodes we finished up this season of ability assistance right here on North Andover CAM.
I'm Kevin Doobie. I'm the chairman of the North Andover Republican Town Committee. We've been doing this booth now for, I think, 4 years. We started before COVID and been doing it ever since. It's the best event in town. Love what the police do. Love being here and all the vendors. It's just an incredible night out. And love that CAM comes around and publicizes the whole thing.